Network communication standards. First, what is the meaning of standard? Standard means uniformity. For example, there are so many different manufacturers are there who are designing different devices, different protocols as well as softwares. A particular standard has to be maintained to give the uniformity. Otherwise, the device developed by one manufacturer cannot communicate with the manufacturer created by another company. For that one, some standard has to be maintained. For that, some models are designed. The first one is called as OSI Reference Model. Second one is called as TCP/IP model. The first one is OSI Reference Model. This OSI Reference Model is actually also called as Open System Interconnection. It is actually designed by International Standard Organization, shortly called as ISO, during 1983. This model is actually designed to connect the systems that communicate with each other regardless of different protocols. This model allows computers from different manufacturers to communicate with each other. That is, there is no need of any changing of software and hardware. This OSI model actually contains 7 layers: physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, presentation layer, and application layer. The first four, that is physical, data, network, and transport layers, are also called as lower layers. The remaining 3 are called as upper layers. This OSI reference model is actually work on layered system. Layered system means networking is actually a difficult job, a very big task. The task is divided into smaller parts, and that smaller parts are completed by each layer. It is just like if you want to send some mail to your friend, first you have to write a letter and put it in a cover, write a address, then you have to go to the friend's area or house and you have to deliver it. It's a very difficult job. So what actually we are doing, we are writing the letters, put it in a cover and write an address and deliver it to the mailbox. This mail is actually taken by the postman and deliver it to the post office. In the post office, the letters are sorted and given to the carrier. Then that post carrier actually send that letter to the destination. At the destination, it is received at the destination post office. Post office actually sorted it again and give it to the postman. Postman deliver it to the mailbox of the destination, and your friend get the mail. Here a number of layers are used, each one working their own task. Like in similar way, when you are sending some information in a communication medium, we are also using the layer technique. For example, when you want to send some data from computer A to computer B, a number of 7 different layers are used. Whenever you are sending a message, each layer add its own header and tailor to the data and send it to the next layer. These layers take some of the service from its bottom layer. For example, this data link layer takes some of the service from physical layer. This data link layer, this network layer takes some of the service from data link layer. When any message has to be sent to the computer B, if computer A want to send some message to computer B, it is given to the application layer. Application layer attaches some of the headers and footers to the data and give it to the presentation layer. Presentation layer adds its own data header and footer and give it to the next layer. This process continues until it reaches the physical layer. In physical layer, it will convert the data into signals and send it over a medium. At the destination, the physical layer receives the same signals and converted that into data. Then data is actually given to the data link layer, where it will just remove the header and trailers, which is provided by the source data link layer. In the similar way, it is given to the network layer. Network layer again remove the header and footer provided by the network layer by the source. Like this process continues until it reaches the application layer. Application layer interpret that message and give it to the computer B. Like that, the communication will be done.